everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria Montefusco and I'm a lover of all things when it comes to makeup, and today this is a continuation of my Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette series. So today we're gonna play with Mothership 5. So I know the last video I did was Mothership 3. I do not own Mothership 4. It's the only Mothership I do not own. So we're skipping that one. We're going to Mothership 5 Bronze Seduction. Today I'm going to show you a demo with this eyeshadow palette, give you all my thoughts on this eyeshadow palette, and also show you some quick little swatches of this eyeshadow palette. So if you are interested in that, please keep on watching. As always, we're gonna start with eyeshadow primer. So my Milani eyeshadow primer, my favorite eyeshadow primer ever. We're gonna go into this. All right, so primer's on. I have taken out the outer packaging of the palette. So in case you're not aware, this is what the palette looks like. So this palette is full of warm toned neutrals with a pop of red and a pop of purple and like this really beautiful like rose gold shade up there. I love this palette, as you will all soon see. So let's start with the eyes. So I'm going to go into that medium brown matte on the first row. It's this shade right here, and I'm going to take my Nabla N306 brush and just fluff that in the crease. How have you all been doing? I actually, if you haven't noticed, I got a haircut and I have bangs for like the first time since high school, so that's pretty exciting. I decided that I wanted to get curtain bangs, and so right now they're a bit messy just because like I'm doing my makeup and like when I'm just doing my eyes, I just want them out of the way, you know? But I got my hair cut like 2 days ago. I really love the bangs. I think they're super cute. And my hair is still straight right now from the haircut, but normally I just dry my hair naturally and I have pretty like wavy, curly hair kinda. So I'm curious to see what they're gonna look like once I let them air dry. But right now, they're blown out and straightened just a bit. But yeah, right now they're a little bit messy, but once I'm done with the eyes, I'll make them look pretty again, you know? All right, so there is the first part of the crease. Now I'm going to go into that dark brown matte on the second row. I'm going to go into my Nabla N205 and we're just going to define the inner part of the crease with that. Yeah, also, I'm super excited because I've been seeing some friends now that I'm fully vaccinated, so that's been super exciting. I had a friend come over last week. That was my friend Meredith. I have a friend coming over tomorrow, my friend Becca. I went out to dinner with my friend Ariel last night. We went to the Cheesecake Factory, just like sat outside. That was nice. And who else did I see? Oh, I saw my friend Genevieve last weekend as well. So it's just been really nice to see my friends, and I'm seeing my friend Sarah next week. So I'm just super excited to finally be able to see them. I haven't seen them for a really long time. So that makes me excited. I had to be really careful in the fall and winter because someone I know had cancer. They're okay, they're fine. And they don't have cancer anymore, but they had to get chemo and radiation, so their immune system was and still is a little bit suppressed. So I really didn't see like anybody in the fall and winter, and that made me really sad. So now that the weather's nicer and all of that, I'm a lot happier, and I can see people, I'm vaccinated, they're vaccinated, all that. Going in with my Nabla N204, we're going to go into this matte purple on the bottom row and put that in the outer corner. I feel very fortunate because like I don't know anyone close to me that's had COVID. Like I've had some friends that had it, but like no one in my family has gotten it, and all of my friends that got it had pretty mild cases. So I'm just hoping this thing's over soon. I know I talked about this last time, but yeah, a little bit of an update. I'm seeing friends again, of course, wearing masks inside, even though Tennessee and the county I live in, there's no mask mandate anymore, which I have opinions about. You know, And when I go to restaurants, I try to sit outside. I also saw my mom on Wednesday, which was really nice. I took a half day off of work. We went to the outlets, we got some dinner. That was really nice too. So, and I actually got to hug her for the first time in like a year. So that was pretty emotional. I really missed her a lot. My mom only lives like 25 minutes away from me, but I didn't see her much because of everything going on. I'm going to blend out the outer corner with my Nabla N305. I'm going for a very smoky, warm-toned look today. If you're not able to tell, I want a lot of smokiness in this eye look. And I'm gonna go back into that purple matte on the very, very outer corner of my outer corner. All right, now that the mattes are done, I'm going to go into some metallics. I'm going to take my Too Faced glitter glue, apply this onto my lids, and then very, very quickly I'm gonna give you an overview of what I'm gonna put on my eyes in regards to metallics. Just because, as I've mentioned before, when I use glitter glue, I like to make sure it's tacky when I apply the metallics so they stick better, have a more intense finish, all of that. All right, very, very quickly before the glitter glue dries, I'm gonna go in with this red Blitz Astral and also that rose gold onto my lid. So this red shade has a very, very smooth texture. Probably the smoothest Pat McGrath special shade I've ever felt. But as you can see on my eye, it is very intense. All right, and then the rose gold is a bit more flaky and a bit rougher in texture, but it's not like super rough in texture by any means. So I'm gonna put that in the inner part of my eye. Look at how intense these look on my fingers. I love these shades on my lid. That red and that rose gold, oh, they're so beautiful. So now I'm gonna dust off the bake underneath my eyes, of course, and then we will move on to the lower lash line and the inner corner and brow bone. So for the lower lash line, I think I wanna go in with that purple again that I put on my outer corner, just very lightly. For the inner corner, I'm gonna take this like pinky duochrome on the top corner. This shade is beautiful. It's like a pink to green duochrome. Absolutely stunning. And then for the brow bone, I'm gonna take this flaky white kind of iridescent shade on the bottom corner right there. This definitely is the shade that is flaky in texture, definitely a topper. I would consider this to be like a white gold iridescent kind of shade. So if you want to use it as a topper, you can. I like it in the inner corner and the brow bone. I just think it adds a bit of pop. All right, everyone, so here is the completed look before I put on some eyeliner and some mascara. So I'm gonna do that off camera, of course, and then we'll be back for some thoughts and some swatches. All right, so eyeliner, mascara is on. This is the completed look. As always, everything else that's on my face will be down in the description box down below. So my overall thoughts on this palette, I've used this palette, I don't even know how many times by now. It is one of my favorite Mothership palettes. When I first got this palette, I thought, oh, it's so neutral, like I'm never gonna use it. I like colors. The other Pat McGrath palettes are more my speed. These are more colorful, more special, but I find myself reaching for this a lot more than I thought I would, and I think it's because of those 4 Blitz Astral shades. In some Pat McGrath palettes, I mean, I love all my Pat McGrath palettes, but some Pat McGrath palettes, I find that I'm more attracted to some Blitz Astral shades than the others, or I like some more than the others. And this one, all 4 of them are absolutely stunning, and I really, really love them. I love the selection of mattes in this palette. The shimmers are nice too. I don't really use them that much, but they are really nice. And just overall, I think this is a palette that can give you a lot of really beautiful looks, whether you're really pale like me, whether you're medium tan skin tone, or whether you even have a deeper or darker skin tone. I think this palette works for many, if not all, skin tones. So love that too. It's just a great palette, same great Pat McGrath formula that I know and love, and probably some of you all know and love too. So with that, let's move into some quick swatches and then we'll close out the video. So I'm going to start on the top row from my right to my left. So this first shade is right here. This is just like a very creamy colored, like shimmery shade, nothing special. I've seen this in many a palette before. The second shade is this medium brown that we put in my crease. And then this third shade is like a bronzy shimmer kind of shade that I did not use today. So here are the first three shades swatched on my arm, and here they are on my finger. You may notice on my arm, which I noticed too, that brown matte looks really, really patchy. I think when it comes to swatching mattes, even some metallics and shimmers, I feel like, but especially mattes, you cannot tell how they're gonna perform from a swatch. So yeah, that looks really patchy. I'm not sure why that is. I do not have any primer, moisturizer, my arm's not wet, like none of that. Like this is just dry swatches, so I'm not sure why that is. So next we're gonna swatch those two Blitz Astral shades in the top row and also that matte purple that we put in the outer corner. So here are the next three shades on my arm. Love the Blitz Astral shades. Again, that purple matte is not swatching well, but I can tell you it does look great on the lid. It blends out easily on the lid. Packs on nicely, not patchy, all of that. So not sure why that matte isn't swatching well. And then here are the shades on my finger. As you can see, this rose gold shade is just like everything to me. And I love this pink green like duochrome, beautiful in the inner corner like I did today. Now I'm going to swatch the next three shades, which includes another shimmery shade, a darker brown that I put in my crease, and then also the red Blitz Astral shade. So here are the next shades swatched on my arm. That brown matte does look a lot better than the other mattes, so I guess it swatches better, but to me they perform the same, so I don't know what's up with that. And then here they are on my fingers. I would say this red shade that I have in the middle of my lid, that Blitz Astral shade, I would say that swatch-wise on my arm and on my finger, it doesn't look as special, but with that glitter glue, ooh, that really brings out the shine and sparkle in this shade. So I'd recommend using a tacky base, glitter glue, that kind of thing. And then the last shade, of course, last but not least, this shade I put in my brow bone. This gold, just like, oh, beautifulness. This is definitely on the chunkier, toppier side. It's very much a topper, but oh, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Look at that on my finger. Like, look at that gold reflect. It's so stunning. I love this shade. And then on the arm too, it's really beautiful. So this is the whole palette swatched on my arm. That gold shade is just chef's kiss. I absolutely love, 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 love this palette. Can't go wrong with Pat McGrath, but I really love this one. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I enjoy making this Pat McGrath series. Again, let me know if you're enjoying this series. I hope this helps you if you either have this palette, want to get inspired, or if you don't have this palette and you want to see an updated like 2021 perspective on it. So I hope this was helpful to you, whichever camp you fall in, or if you're in a different camp. So with that, thank you for spending part of your day with me. Definitely appreciate it. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Please like if you like the video, and please comment if you have anything to comment down below. And with that, I will see you all next time. Bye.